Hello, I'm Brandon here at Rowheels, and I'd like to show you how to attach the latch mechanism onto your wheelchair for Rowheels. So along with your wheels, you are also given this latch mechanism, which looks like this, and two different size frame clamps. So this one is 1.25 inches, and this one is 1 inch. You're also given a plastic insert that acts as a spacer. So this 1.25 inch clamp can become 1 1/8, and this 1 inch clamp can become 7/8. And so now you have 4 different frame size diameters that you can accommodate. In order to install these, you're going to need one tool only, and that's a 3/16 Allen wrench. And so let's take a look at what it is to put the latch mechanism on the chair. So as you can see, I have a chair upside down on a table, which will make it a lot easier to install this latch mechanism. So what we're looking for is a spot on the chair to mount this, and the distance is about 6 inches from this point to the axle receiver. So that may require moving side guards or moving brakes or modifying them to get the latch on there. So the orientation of the latch is such that the knob is pointing to the front of the chair, and the frame clamp head bolts are pointing to the inside of the chair so that they're accessible when you put the wheel on. So that means it's going to go like that. And so I'll put the frame clamp on the latch mechanism first and lightly tighten these bolts just so they're started, and then I can wrap it around the frame. And this is a tie-light frame, which requires the 1.25 inch frame clamp. And so now I'll tighten these a little bit more, but not tight at all, so that they can still move, because I want to make sure that this axle receiver and the point where the torque arm meets the latch is correct. And I'm going to do that with the wheel. So here's our torque arm, and here's our axle. I'm going to slide the axle into the axle receiver a certain distance, just short of here, and you can see that I do need to move this a little bit, and I tightened it up a little too much. So now it's capable of moving and sliding around, and I'll just put the pin right into the latch like that, and then I'll move the wheel all the way in so that it latches, and now I can see that it's in the right spot. And I'll tighten these bolts down again, nice and snug. Now to test to see that everything's working properly, I'll push the button in and pull the wheel off, and it comes out easily, just like a normal standard wheel. And then I'll put the wheel back on without putting the pin in and see if it latches. Yeah, and there you go. And that's how you install a latch mechanism on your wheelchair for Rowheels.